Humana and Oscar Health, two big players in the insurance world, but which one actually puts your health first? On the left, Humana, known for extensive coverage and long-standing reputation. On the right, Oscar Health, the tech-savvy newcomer promising smarter service. Let's skip the sales pitches and dig into what really matters. We'll score each category and see how the numbers add up so you know exactly who stands out. The final outcome could surprise you. Before we get lost in policy details, here's a little mind map of everything we're gonna compare. We've got premium cost, network and coverage, digital experience, customer service, plan options, and health and wellness programs. That's a lot, but I'll keep it chill and walk you through each one. Kicking things off with premium cost, the holy grail for pretty much everyone. So Humana, they've got a wide network of plans, and hey, if you're into wellness programs, they actually give you discounts. But let's be real. You'll usually find their monthly premiums are kinda on the higher side. Now, Oscar Health comes in swinging with super competitive pricing, especially if you're buying insurance just for yourself. Plus, their quoting interface. It's honestly one of the smoothest out there. The catch? Depending on where you live, you might see fewer choices, but overall, Oscar sort of edges this round mostly because they keep it affordable and transparent. Winner here, Oscar Health. Alright, network and coverage. This is huge. Humana just flexes with an extensive national provider network, and if you care about Medicare Advantage like a lot, they're seriously strong there. Little heads up though. Sometimes referrals are required for specialists, which can be kinda annoying. Oscar Health, on the other hand, really modernizes the experience. Their doctor locator tools are great, and getting virtual care couldn't be easier. But their provider network isn't quite as deep, especially if you're in a state where they don't have many partnerships. So even if Oscar makes it feel high-tech, Humana is just, well, bigger. Humana takes this round. Next, let's talk digital experience. Because you know who has time for phone calls anymore? Humana has a reliable portal and an app for claims, which is nice, sure, but honestly, their tech feels a little old school compared to some competitors. Oscar Health is the total opposite. Their app is super smart, even has an AI symptom checker, and you get real-time updates on your claims and deductible. Though I gotta admit, not all their shiny features are fully rolled out yet, but it's still impressive. On this one, Oscar Health is just way more fun to use. Point to Oscar. Oh, and here's something cool you might not know. Oscar Health was actually the first insurance company to offer doctor appointments straight through their mobile app. Pretty wild how far the industry's come, right? Moving on to customer service, and oh boy, you know we've all got stories here. Humana scores high, like crazy high on JD Power satisfaction. Plus you get legit support on the phone or even in person with local agents, which can be sort of comforting. Downside, their online chat can be hit or miss, isn't always there when you need it. Oscar brings 24/7 live chat, and honestly, their digital help is super responsive and friendly. But since they're a newer company, sometimes they just don't have the old school backup Humana does. Honestly, gotta hand it to Humana for this round. Now, plan options, this one's interesting. Humana does not mess around. They've got plans for employers, individuals, folks on Medicare and Medicaid, the whole buffet. Sometimes, though, it's almost too much and kinda overwhelming to figure out what you need. Oscar keeps it simple with a focused range mostly on ACA and individual plans, making sign-up so much easier. But there's a catch. No Medicare or Medicaid and not a lot of specialty offerings. So if you just want it easy, Oscar feels less confusing. But if you need options or family coverage, Humana just brings a lot more to the table. Humana wins here. Last but not least, health and wellness programs. Humana has Go 365 rewards, nutrition coaching, lots of support if you're managing a chronic condition, pretty solid. Only thing, you might have to jump through a few hoops to enroll in some of that. Oscar has digital wellness tracking, which, honestly, is kinda cool if you're on your phone anyway, and you get free virtual checkups in some plans. Downside? Some perks are location-based, so both are doing good stuff, but yeah, I'd call this one a tie. Let's take a quick look at the radar chart where you can see how both Humana and Oscar stack up across all the categories. Some clear strengths and quirks for both, yeah. So bottom line, Humana is pretty much built for retirees or families who want tons of choices and that old-school, trusted customer service. Oscar Health, on the other hand, super modern, perfect if you want everything digital and sleek. Me, I'd pick based on whether I value tech convenience or broad coverage more. If you found this comparison helpful, stick around, I've got more health insurance breakdowns coming your way. Follow for the scoop on your next big decision.